Hi, guys. Welcome back to Marantz. Marantz, plenty good information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth, no financial advice. Ignore the shirt. Thank you. All right. Lou versus Wall Street. I wore this shirt just for you. I want to get your attention. Is it working? I hope so. Listen, man, I've been watching you since April of 2021, and I saw you feed people hope, dreams, aspirations when it comes to AMC and APE. I saw you string people along and take their life savings, and I know what you're saying. Everyone's an adult. Everyone makes their own decision. They buy their own stocks. So there I was on a live stream yesterday. And during my live stream, right before it ended, somebody asked me a question. Made no sense to me at the time, but they said, "Hey, Marantz, how do you feel about WIZA?" I said, "WIZA? I've never even heard of this stock." But then there I was today, scrolling through my phone. And it said, Lou versus Wall Street. Why I'm buying into WIZA. Why I'm holding it over the weekend. Why I'm going to do it on Monday. And I said, oh no, here we go again. Another crime upon humanity. Let me tell you something, Lou. I've done the homework that you don't do, or the homework that you do, but then you act like you know nothing. Let's go watch. Now, mind you guys, I'm going to play you some Lou clips right now, about 5 of them in a row. I know, he's long, he's boring, all that. Don't worry, I'm not going to play the whole thing because he's gross. But check him out because I'm going to explain and I'm going to expose this lie that is WIZA. Let's go. Here's Lou in his video, the first one. Why I bought into WIZA today? A day ago.
Good morning. All right, so obviously you're reading the screen. You already saw my opening bell video. Okay, well, this is pre-market. Well, this is what it ended on yesterday. Okay, so now, pre-market, whatever, was like 19 cents or so. It was just climbing up. And I decided to get into this just because, look, it's trending. 1, 2, small float. The pattern that's been going on over the last 5 days. What am I going to tell you? So at the end of the day, I took a look at this. This is closed yesterday, and this is, as the time I'm making this video, which is before the morning bell. So that's what it is. I mean, listen, overall, their numbers are dog shit. They just, whatever. But, you have one of the big institutes buy in January, which that on its own is nothing strange because institutes buy into companies all the time. But I'm like, why did that company buy into this company in Q1 during all the economic challenges that are going on, especially with the market? You're going to put it into a company that has, like, not for nothing. Like, this is not the best numbers. And I think this is the reason why. You see this? They were given in December the 180 days to get onto the compliance, get above $1. Well, right now they're like 20 cents or so. If they do get above that, this thing is gonna have a sweet baby Jesus moment. So I just want to let you know, yes, we're like 19, 20 cents, whatever, probably at the time I'm making this video. So there's only 80 cents between where we're at now and it getting back up to the dollar above. So, and I think there's a couple of warrants in there. So we'll see what goes on. But at the end of the day, this is why I chose this stock today for Friday.
God, how boring is that? All right, Lou, you're very boring. Now that you're not cussing everyone out, go fuck your mother, making fun of transvestites. Hi, Lou. I've been watching you. I know what you were. I know how you played the character. And now you're this new guy that just sips on coffee, listens to jazz while you're sitting there in Puerto Rico. You ran away from home. Well, here you go. I'm going to get to the next video. Here's his next video. My plan for WIZA. Here we go. For Monday. Because they're going to have a special meeting.
You already know that, look. I got into WIZA. I was in a day trade WIZA. Take a couple of thousand off of it. And then wound up staying in it just to chase the rabbit hole, yada, yada, yada. Now, every day I normally, like I day trade, take a hit here, take a hit there, because there's nothing wrong with covering your day with a stock run. It happens every now and then. You get a good day, you get a couple of hundred, couple of thousand, depending on what you put on it or how far it runs. But I said, in between all that, we're going to stumble across something that has the potential for a good chunk of cash. So I think that's what I found with WISA within the Monday, Tuesday time frame.
So you found it. You just found Wiz out of nowhere. Oh, my bad. Here you go. So you found it that day, and then all of a sudden, I mean, I've even seen every video you're posting. You're like, nah, I don't know anybody in it. I don't know anything about it. I just got in, right, on Friday. This is the weekend. I just want to let you know that. I mean, this is crazy.
Okay. This is, I guess you could put breaking news. I was just on the live right now, and I was able to confirm that the CEO of WISA and me are going to be scheduling a phone call. I will have the phone call with him. I'll record it, and then I'll put it out there.
Guys, he got in with the CEO of WISA just because he bought in the day before. This is awesome. This is not a setup. Here you go.
An acquisition, because there's some companies that are involved with WISA in the background, behind the scenes. So, I don't know. What is it going to be? I do not know, but
There are some companies involved. You're absolutely right. But here you go. Here's your walk home tonight.
me and the CEO from WISA were set to talk tomorrow. So I'll
Outrageous. I'm just going to leave it right there because I'm going to break this down for you guys. First, let's go look at what WISA is, okay? WISA is a stock. This is what it looks like, guys. Maybe you know what it looks like. Maybe it's really familiar to you. 2018, it comes out. It pumps up to $112 a share. The original offering was about 2.4, 2.6 million shares. Come all the way down as they've offered all their shares. Guys, simple pumps and dumps. Pump and dump, pump and dump, pump, and then dump. Walk it all the way down, walk it all the way down. We're from $100-something a share. We're all the way down to 8 cents a share. Oh, hey, Lou, 8 cents a share. But then guess what happened? The day before, right, when you decide to buy it yesterday, that's when it pumps, right? Just right when the day you get it. And do we know the news? You keep talking about a special meeting. Yeah, we know what it is. But let's go ahead and look at what I have dug up so far. I mean, I've been busy, guys. But let's go here. Is it this one first? Who is this? I got to make sure I'm on the right one. So this is the filing here. This is going to be about the meeting. Maybe you've heard about it. Maybe you haven't. Maybe you don't know what it's about. You keep asking people, what's this meeting going to be about? Oh, I don't know. Why don't you go look at the damn meeting notes, the proxy notes? And then it tells you here, will be held January 24th in 3 days at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And what is the meeting about, guys? A reverse stock split of 100 to 1. Okay, I just want to put this out there, okay? Reverse stock split by a ratio in the range of 1 for 5 to 1 for 100 to be determined by the board in their sole discretion. Yes, they have to do a reverse stock split because they're going to get delisted. And you saw they had that extra time frame to get back into it, right? NASDAQ's telling them you have time to get your damn stock price above $1. It's because it fell below 10 cents. There's an additional rule that you fall below $1. You have this many days. Now it falls below 10 cents. It's even worse. And they're going to be voting on numerous other things that they have going on, which I really don't care about the outstanding shares and what they're going to be doing. They're going to be issuing a whole bunch of shares. That's all this tells you right here, and I don't even care, okay? Because this is not something you want to touch. 100 to 1 is potential on the reverse stock split. In addition to that, did you see the stock? Did you see what it was? How it just came cascading down? That was in a 2-year span, 3-year span. Now, why? Why is this stock trash? I had to go look at everything I could here, and I broke down everything, because there's an 8K right here. And the rule from this right here from the NASDAQ is saying that you have 180 days from the calendar date to regain. You have all the way until June 20th of 2023 to regain that. But the problem is the 10 cents. They fell below 10 cents, okay? The staff has determined that as of January 18th, 2023, the company securities bid is under 10 cents. So now they have additional time frame to get it back up by that time as well. They have 10 consecutive days below 10 cents. They're going to fall into another category for the rule. So, yeah, you want to know what this stock is? I'll tell you what it is. It's complete trash. When it went public, yes, from 16, 17, and 18, as you look at this company, they don't make a single dollar. Loss from operations. They were losing, on average, up to almost $8 to $9 million a year. $8 to $9 million a year. When they went public, they're already under $100 million. Do you know what they do in sales? A couple of 100,000. This is crazy. And then you see who owns all the bonds on this damn thing. Am I on the right page? I hope I'm on this page. Watch this. I took some notes for you guys because, you know, I was writing down everything, like whoever owned this damn stock and everything else they do. So let's go to page 11. Was I there? There's page 11, right? Let's see. Rapid growth. Oh, who owns it? Right here. It's going to be, no, right here. We rely significantly on our wholehearted subsidiary, Wizza. That's what they rely on, guys. Guess what's going to happen to this damn company? Nothing. It's going down. It's going absolutely down because page 12, as I go down here, right here, net losses of 9 million, 25 million. They lose 125 million. They're already coming in down, and then they don't make any money. And don't let me yell. I'm sorry, Lou. I apologize because you're telling people to buy this shit, and I get excited. I believe this is page 17. We're going to go down to 17. I had them all written down. But, you know, chicken scratch for me because I was actually scrubbing a different list, and I'll show it to you in a minute because we're almost there. I'm here. I'm looking at it, and it tells me that they're going to default. As of July 26, 2018, we're currently in default under certain bonds, right? So they don't even have the covenant levels. They're already in default. And if you read this whole thing, it tells you it's just absolutely crazy. I would never touch Wiz a day in my life. I'm sorry to get excited. I get too excited. Like I'm jumping out of my skin right now. Here's the actual filing. What does this one tell you? Like, oh, who owns it? Alexander Corp. I remember I saw all this stuff. And we were going down that list. I didn't care because I started listing everybody who owns this damn thing. And then you realize they have a potential to go all the way up to 200 million shares. They've only issued like 80 million shares because no one's buying it at 10 cents. Wizza right now, who owns Wizza right now, who actually filed for it is right here. This is going to be the Intercoastal Capital LLC. They bought in 4.99. Do you know why they bought in 4.99% of the company? Because they don't want to have to file the 13G, right? So they're buying the very minimum without setting off the signals like, hey, they're in it. Wizza's in this damn thing. They're in Wizza, I mean, and that's a distressed credit hedge fund. If you didn't know that, Intracoastal Capital, they're widely known because they took out SOS Limited. And when they took out SOS Limited, they did that with Citadel. Citadel helped them take them out because Citadel was the largest shareholder there as well. So Citadel and Intracoastal whatever, those guys are all in these damn companies. Like, you guys know, these are all distressed credit hedge funds. So I ask you, Lou, as you go ahead and tell everybody that you're buying into this failed company that's not going to make you a dollar, okay? Hey, reverse stock split up to what? And then short it right back down. And you're telling people what? You bought in he said he has 180,000 shares, 175,000 shares. So he bought in about $17,000, $15,000, $20,000 worth on a company he knows nothing about, supposedly. That he didn't even know about it. He just happened to look at it. Lou, sell your bag of shit to somebody else, Lou. I'm telling you, man, get off of YouTube. You already deleted your whole other channel that you manipulated people, and now you're doing it again. People stay away from Wizza. That's all I'm telling you tonight. Peace.